So we've been talking the last few days about facial rejuvenation. I'm going to break this up today, though, because we are in early summer. So I want to talk about early summer season right now. Okay. The start of summer is around May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And that actually is a good way to remind you why, what the energy of summer is. It's a lot of celebration, it's a lot of outgoing energy. And if you've been listening into some of my other chats about five elements, fire, this is the fire time. Okay, so fire, summer, celebrations, fun. So a lot of outgoing things happening. It's the most yang part of the year. So remember that, and also remember that, you know, you got to go out and have some fun this time of the year. I know this is very difficult because, you know, we're doing social distancing, we're still kind of staying at home. But the good thing is that, you know, for most of us, some of these restrictions are starting to get relaxed. So, but it's still important to, what we say, feed that heart energy. So heart is the organ of the summer. Okay, so the heart is like your spirit, your way of connecting with other people. And it thrives through social connection. So it's really important for the heart energy to really connect with other people, to be in social surroundings. That's why in a typical summer, you know, you go to parties, you hang out, you have these long days where you can socialize and have fun with people, go on vacations. So right now we can go on virtual vacations to like the kitchen and the backyard or something like that. We did, there's a segue here. We did sneak off and see the bioluminescence in the ocean last night. It's really gorgeous if you're able to see that along the coast. And we went to Manhattan Beach. The good thing is that, you know, like they didn't shut off the sidewalk, like there's like a bike path and stuff, so you can get on there and you can actually see the ocean from there. So that's just a little fun. So that light that you see in the water, that's like fire energy. Okay, that brightness. Okay, so back to talking about fire. Social energy is very important for fire. Fire is the only element in the five elements that needs other elements to continue. If you think about fire in real life, right? Fire doesn't exist on its own. It needs like wood, for example, to burn and create. So it's the same thing, the social energy, the interactions that helps fuel the fire. So you really can't, we're all social beings. We really can't survive in a healthy way for a while without that social energy. So this Zoom thing is a really cool thing for us to stay connected. And you can do that with your friends and stuff, even phone calls, FaceTime, emails, anything like that. That's going to be really good to help nourish and feed your fire energy. Now, you don't want to go too crazy, okay? Remember that the emotion of fire, on one side is joy, okay? So that's a happiness, you want to feel the heart. And in Chinese, the term for happiness literally means open heart. It means your heart is open. That's when you're happy, okay? But the opposite of that is if you have too much joy, too much happiness, it really scatters your energy. It burns itself up. So you really want to be careful. You want to have a balance, right? So the opposite of fire is water, okay? So you don't want to have too much water because the water will douse the fire, but you want to have enough water. It actually becomes a fuel for the fire, a very good grounding for the fire so that it doesn't go out of control. Okay, so you can party and stuff and enjoy, but always have a balance. Come back to knowing who you are. All right. I think that's my chat for the day, is to give you some ideas of the fire energy. So really go out and have some fun if you can. I think we're loosening up some restrictions starting tomorrow. So hopefully you can go to the beach, go to the park, things like that. But of course, be careful. Just want to see. Yes. Speaking of the heart, Gary, we need others to experience love. Absolutely. That's a very wise saying thank you so much for sharing that. So it's good to see everybody. I hope you enjoyed the early summer. This is early summer. I know it feels like summer today. But yeah, so enjoy nature, enjoy the animals. This is a great time to let our heart energy expand. Have a good time, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 8:15.